In July, we said the Bears were priced like a fluke and aren't one. That the core of the surge was real, Ben Johnson's Year 2 offense included, and that the regression tax on last season's record would get paid out of depth rather than out of contention. 2 weeks of camp have been a running demonstration of both halves of that sentence, sometimes within the same practice. Saturday was the sharpest version. The play the crowd will remember, Caleb Williams zipping a 2-minute drill throw between safeties Dylan Thieneman and Anthony Johnson, and Rome Odunze leaping, landing, and tapping both feet just inside the back line for a touchdown that made his teammates lose their minds, per the Sun-Times practice report. The play that matters more. About 45 minutes in, Luther Burden matched up one-on-one against Tyreek Stevenson near the pylon, landed awkwardly on the jump, knelt, and limped off with a trainer favoring his left leg or groin area, per the Sun-Times. He did not return. It's the third time in a week camp has physically cost him something. Tuesday, he took a Devin Bush hammer at the goal line that left him walking off slowly. Nothing malicious, Bush said. Not typical, Burden agreed, per Patrick Finley's Sun-Times report. And the previous Saturday's wet field session produced the summer's one bad Williams to Burden day. 3 targets and 3 incompletions that Ben Solak's ESPN camp notes charted honestly as 1 miss, 1 drop, 1 tweener, before adding that everyone he spoke to was still shining with enthusiasm and chalking the day up to weather. No diagnosis on Saturday's injury has been reported as of this writing. But a passing game whose July thesis was Burden's Year 2 leap just watched its thesis limp to the training room, and the Sun-Times' own framing, that the injury opens up another Bears WR question, is the correct alarm level. The Williams file, taken whole, is the good half of the confirmation. Thursday was his sharpest day of camp by the Sun-Times account. A 6-for-6, 60-yard 2-minute drill capped with a 4-yard back-of-the-end-zone touchdown. To Burden, it's worth noting, in the connection the offense keeps trying to build. The Beat's description of Johnson's install matches the Year 2 expectation. A democratic offense where receivers compete with backs and tight ends for targets rather than each other, DeAndre Swift's role deliberately expanding into what the Sun-Times called an overwhelming set of options for the play caller. The sloppiness file is honest too. 2 false starts and 1 late-game drill Tuesday, a struggling stretch the same day, which is the normal texture of a complex offense in Week 2, not a trend. And then there's the depth ledger, which is where the preview said the bill would arrive, and where it is arriving with interest. The offensive line has already lost Pro Bowl center Drew Dahlman to retirement and starting left tackle Ozzie Trapilo to a knee injury the beat reports could cost him most or all of the season. And this week, Braxton Jones, the man holding the left tackle job because of it, left practice hurt alongside Montez Sweat, per the Sun-Times. The Hollis Hall visitor log told its own story. Taron Armstead, who played for Bears line coach Dan Rauscher in New Orleans, spent Tuesday chatting with Ryan Poles, per Finley, a retired tackle sighting that reads very differently on a team down 2 starters up front. Heavy's summary of the stakes was blunt. If Chicago can't protect Williams the way it did last season, Burden's short game stops being a luxury and becomes the outlet the whole plan needs, which is precisely the wrong week for his groin to be the headline. The defense's camp, meanwhile, has been playing to the Sun-Times preseason framing of it, a vulnerability until it proves otherwise. With the week's texture running to a rookie fight, 6th-rounder Jordan Vandenberg tackling Caden Barnett post-whistle, Sweat celebrating, and coordinator Dennis Allen excused from Saturday's practice to watch Drew Brees, his old quarterback, enter the Hall of Fame. Does the July framing hold? Confirmed, in both directions at once. The core is doing core things. The quarterback stacking his best practices, the number 2 receiver making the catch of camp, the scheme visibly deeper in Year 2, and the tax is being collected exactly where we said it would be. The line has lost 2 starters before a snap counts, the depth behind them is thin enough to summon retired tackles to Lake Forest, and the one skill player the offense can least afford to lose is the one in the training room. 9 to 11 wins holds. The shape of the risk inside it is now visible in the injury report rather than the probability tables. What would change it? Burden's diagnosis, the single most checkable item at Hollis Hall this week, plus Jones's and Sweat's status, and Saturday's preseason opener against Cleveland at Soldier Field, which doubles as the first film of the patched-together line against someone else's front. We'll check Sunday. Data via NFL Verse.